Hey guys, it's me Shark from Teamverse again, and today we're gonna be doing a Gear Chronicle deck profile. Of course, I'm sorry for the late deck profile. It's just I've been very lazy, and yeah, so I'm just doing deck profile now. I haven't had as much practice as my other Time-Leap Deck profile when I tested, because that deck I tested like at least 50 games, but this one I only tested like 7 games. I'm sorry, but that's all the match I can find. I haven't found a good enough one to showcase, so I'm not gonna showcase any battle. But this deck doesn't really change much from the Time-Leap video I did before, so I think it's fine. The big change is probably when we're gonna get the new card from the premium collection, which is definitely gonna be exciting, and it's definitely gonna be more exciting when we get Chrono Jet Dragon. It's gonna be great having not 10 days. It's probably a bit more to just having that consistency. But yeah, so let's get started with deck profile. I'm gonna show you guys combo. Of course, combos and there's a lot of variety you can make at the moment. But let's go with this. The reason I'm making area, by the way, is tabletop for me is having a problem, and in real life I could do in real life, but last time in real life the voice quality was very terrible because my phone is breaking up. So I'm just gonna do it on area. I'm sorry if you guys don't like area, but this is the best I got. So our starter, of course, is Chrono Dragon. You can pause and read the skill if you want. He's a very good starter. I know a lot of people want to run like the draw one starter. I agree with that to a degree, but to make the first combo very easy to achieve, Chrono Dragon is definitely a very good card to have. So I will still put it, but I will understand if anyone wants to just run the draw starter. Next, we run 2 copy of TikTok. This one is very hard. I really want to put 4 or 3, but there's just not much space in my opinion, so I can't run that much, which I'm very sad about because TikTok worker is very helpful for every comp deck. Of course, sometimes you don't really need him, but it would be better to have him. Next, we run 4 of the premium collection crit, and we run 1 new crit. Of course, we changed the art because this art is superior, but yeah. Then we run 3 Avatar because Overtar is great. Then we run 4 draw PG. I'm not gonna put it on the board. This is pretty obvious. And we're gonna run 4 heal. Next, grade 1, we run 4 copy of Chrono Tiga. You really want him as a first right target. And if you're using Ikuba to discard him, that's great. Or if you really need to, you can discard him as part of the stride fodder. And this deck do use CB. The only card that really use CB to a good degree is Gear Groovy and History Maker, which is the big CB one, so you don't want to overuse it to go. But mostly that draw one really help, and if you're really stuck on grade 1, then yeah, but you probably die anyway. But you know what I mean. I might lower this down to 3 just because I want to run 1 more TikTok worker, but for now 4 because Gear doesn't have a good early game, so having that draw 1 plus at all time is great. So this card is a good addition to Time-Leap. Then we run 3 copy of Melum. I want to run 4, but there's not really a need to, especially that Gear have a very tight spot. You don't want to be wasting any spot for anything you don't really need. So yeah. Then we run 2 copy of Wedge Move. This is because I need to cut some to run the Chrono Tiga. Of course, we now have Ikuba, so the grade 3 discard is even more consistent, so it's fine anyway. So it's not much of a loss. Then we run 2 Takeaway. Takeaway is amazing. I really wish 2 is fine, but I really wish we have more space because I can't afford to lower Takeaway down to 1 because that's just how good he is. He just makes the Time-Leap combo a lot more consistent, especially the 12 attack one where you need some very specific card in attack. So this card is just very good. Of course, you can bring him out with Upstream, which I know a lot of people don't run, which is understandable, but I do run him because I do think that Takeaway Dragon on the field is very essential. Next, we run 2 copy of Elishma. Elishma, it's good. It's to assess the Time-Leap combo at the 12 attack one that I'm gonna show, and also she's just decent in general. Like, you can come back and draw 1 2 if you really want to, so it's not much a problem, especially when you have TikTok worker. And yeah, she's just good overall. Of course, if you really don't want to go with 12 attack and just go for 1 hit 7 attack combo, then yeah, I mean, you don't really need to run Leishma. And Leishma is gonna be a bit more better after the Chrono V come out. Hide this behind next stage. which is great. Then of course we run 4 history maker. This is pretty obvious. Why would you not run less than 4? Like, he's just great. He's just counterblast, time. That's just how good he is. Of course you need to detect the Vanguard, which sometimes is a problem. He also has the time wheel ability, so he does gain power from history build. You need history maker, history build. Some of you might not know, but TikTok Warrior also gain power. So that's another. Then we run 3 copy of Ikuba, because Ikuba is, you get +1 drive, good for early game. So this card just helps you in early game. In late game, if you need a choice between discarding like 2 cards for a stride or just discarding this, I would recommend just discarding this, because this is not as good in stride. This card is okay, but it's not good in stride. So in my personal opinion, this card is only good in early game and as a stride fodder. So this card is good. It's okay. It helped the early game a bit more, kind of like Chrono Trigger. So I only run 3. It's still more stride fodder than when we run 4 by Jaboo, so it's still great. Then I run 2 copy of Nabu. Nabu is still a great attacker in early game, and in the final combo, if you want to extend the attack a bit more. Then we run 2 upstream. The only reason we run him is because when he attacks, he becomes a 13k, and he can go back and add and call Takeaway Dragon to the field, which is a very essential card. And it doesn't shuffle back and call him back, so Takeaway will stay there as long as you're not playing against Kagero or something. Yeah, Takeaway is a great card. I know a lot of people are not running it, which I kind of understand, but Takeaway is just very important to me. I know you could probably cut it out and run more important card, but I don't know. I just feel like he's just a very good beat stick attacker that hit magic number and can search one of your most important cards. Then we run 4 copy of Lost Legend. Of course, this card is going bye-bye when we have V-Series Chrono Jet, because with V-Series Chrono Jet, we can go with head to around, we can go next stage turn 1, we can do a lot more things if you wanted to, of course, but giving force marker is still great. So next we run the final grade 3. We run 3 copy of Chrono Jet Dragon G. Some of you might not know, but it have a timely ability, so you gain power from history build. It also, in the 12 attack combo, as long as you stride into history build, you generation card and you use all the Gear Groovy combo correctly, then you will have a plus 20k to itself and 4k to every CTB. And it gains power from time leap. It's a strong attacker, and with its stride skill, can just help you, call Melum. just call anything you really want. Time leap, right? Time leap, Uwatar, call stuff. So yeah, he's an amazing card. Now let's go to the grade 4. This one is pretty self-explanatory, nothing really changed. We run 4 copy of history build. Of course, very good card. You turn 2, and you turn 1 more with of course Gear Groovy. Then if you manage to survive that and your opponent survived that, then I guess you'd go for 4th history build. Then we run 2 Gear Groovy, of course, for the 12 attack combo, and not even 12 attack in general. Like, it's around 10 to 12, but the most is 12 and the least is 10. This is coming from a perspective of consistency. Of course, you can extend the 12 a lot more if you want, like, but you need like 5 Pacific card, or you need like basically all your combo pieces, which is not realistic. Combo that I've been showing you is a combo that is plausible and it's actually achievable very easily. Then we have 3 copy of next stage. Of course, next stage 1 to turn up and then flip another. I run 3 just because we have, if we do go into a situation where we fight against like Kagero, where we definitely know they have like 2 Denial Griffin, like it's just not worth going to history. You're just gonna lose resource. So might as well just go for the next stage and hope for the best. But yeah, with Chrono Jet Dragon V is gonna be better, since Chrono Jet Dragon V prevents Sentinel. So you might get that cheesy win. But then we have 1 copy of Dust. Dust is not really used, but if you do get into that tight spot where you're like, oh okay, I'm nearly out CB, might as well just go for, if I win, I win, if I lose, I lose. And then you run 2 copy of Uru. Uru is very essential for the combo. Just returning any card from the drop zone is very good. TikTok Worker, that's why I can afford to run 2 TikTok Worker. Without Uru, man, TikTok Workers need to be run a 4, because yeah, even with Takeaway, you can go back in only during the battle phase, which yeah, Lure is good, better. Then we have 1 copy of this, just because it's just a beat stick guard. You can achieve it pretty okayly, not all the time, but you do activate it sometime. But other than that, it's still a beat stick, and also you Soul Blast 1. So you can Soul Blast your TikTok Worker out if you really needed to, and your soul is pretty big since you have TikTok Worker to go into Soul. and recycle that essentially. So she's okay. Then one head around. Why would you not one head around Chrono Jet deck? This card is absolutely amazing. Mess up Ultima. If you fight against one of those Valkyrion cheesy build of infinite restand, you can just like just go head around and shuffle Valkyrion back into the deck. You know. One bear lock. This is not available in English. If you don't since this is not available in English, I recommend either one more Luru, or you can run like I forgot her name. Yeah, the one that G-Guard and return a unit back to the deck to search for a great zero. That one is okay to search your deck for a TikTok one. So yeah, this card is fine. Bear luck is better, of course. I mean, just bind anything and call it from the Guardian Circle to the Guardian Circle. This card is much better in CTB though, but it's still there on one copy of Time Maiden of Eternity Allure. I don't really get to use most of the G-Guard here. The only G-Guard I really use is Allure. These are just like asset, or etc. It's more than an asset, but you know, these are just assets for like emergency situations. So that's it for the Time-Leap Deck profile. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna show you guys the combo now, so hope you guys enjoy. So this is the basic combo for first try. All you need is a TikTok worker and an upstream. You don't even need upstream technically. This is just like an extended attack. So this turn is either gonna be a 6 attack combo or an 8 attack combo, depending on how many face up. So if there's no face up right now, then you can only do 6 attack. But if you already have one face up like this, then you can do 8 attack. For the sake, I will try to explode. So let's say it's face up. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, of course, if you have a grade 1, then you just time them into upstream. Very easy. You need a TikTok, but that's not much of a problem. Since TikTok have a time ability and also gain 3k from history build, and you don't really need upstream. The only thing you need is Takeaway Dragon, and technically you don't even need it, but I just wanted to like extend it. So this is your normal board on first try. So what attack is the first attack? Take upstream 15k. That is gonna hit regardless, even if opponent have 13k base. You search your deck for a Takeaway Dragon and you call it at rest. Then you attack with 23,000. This is gonna hit regardless, even if they get a defensive trigger, which is both great. These both go into the soul. So you search your deck for both Melon and Chrono Jet. So now this is the big sh. You can either call Melon here. The Melon is gonna be the force marker regardless, or for the Chrono Jet G1, you can either call it here, or if you're going for if you have another face up like this, then I recommend just call it down here, because you want this in your hand unless you already have another G. So because you want to ride G next turn, because most likely you're on Lost Legend, because you're gonna Time-Leap Takeaway on top, because if there's no face up, you turn this card face up, then you only Time-Leap one. So yeah, let's say you want to go with 8 attack, since you already have one face up. Of course, if there's no face up, like I said before, you go attack with Melon, whatever, attack with this. So 4, and then this go into Overtar, then 5, then Time-Leap into Melon again for 6, and then you call a TikTok worker to set up for the second turn, because you're definitely not gonna kill this. If you have one already face up, then this is the 8 attack combo. So let's see how this works. So you go 21. Of course, the Time-Leap just now with Takeaway, you can return card, you can return. This also work if you don't have Chrono Dragon to start. If you don't have Chrono Dragon to start, it's a bit harder to explain, but you need a Melon instead of Chrono Dragon, and you can return the Chrono Dragon back into the deck with Takeaway, which is a bit better. But the thing is, you need a Melon, which you require 3 cards instead of 2. So that's why it's a bit more complex. I explained it better in my Time-Leap video. I'm not gonna explain all the combo, because I feel like when you actually play the deck, you're not gonna achieve most of these like accurately. You just more like make them up in the spot. You just think of the situation, because I'm not gonna explain all the situation yet. That is not possible, at least not that I know of. So of course, let's go into the deck. So that's the third attack. You call Overtar, whatever. Then you attack for 4. And you Soul Blast a TikTok, because you're gonna return it with Uluru. If you do have a heal, if you don't, you probably dead. Return these 2. You Time-Leap these 2. So 1, 2. Then you Superior Call a Melon and a History Maker, which will gain 6,000 power since you flip another History build face up. Then Overtar skill, you put it back to bottom, then you draw 2, and take away some unneeded combos, and you can turn that back. Something like that. Triple drive, first check, second check, heal trigger, power, heal, third check, no trigger. Then you attack for the 5th. Well, this is attack more than it should be. Probably because, you know, you have the power that area is bugged on. Okay, so 21, okay, for the 5th. Go back, you call Uvatar, then you attack with this. Cannon Blast, Time-Leap Uvatar, call Melum, Uvatar skill, you draw 2, then you cycle 1 back to the deck, something like that. So this is the 8 attack. Of course, it's only, if you don't have 1 already face up, then you can only do 6. You can do a bit more if you have more combo pieces, but in my opinion, first stride, 2 combo pieces is already too much in my opinion. I know some people might not, I can say for sure that some of you probably will not agree, but it's, I know there's a lot of first turn combo that you can attack for like 9, 10 to show off a lot, but most of them, like, they require so many specific cards that I'm like, why are you even showcasing this? This is never gonna happen. So I don't want to show us like pointless combo that, even though how amazing it is, I don't want to lie to you guys how not good Time-Leap is right now. Like, Time-Leap is a decent deck. It definitely better by this set, and definitely gonna get a lot more better with the V series chronogen, but it's not like a deck where it's strong. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a gear main for a long time, and Gear Chronicle right now is basically a weaker version of Nova Grappler, because Bustard exists, and this deck basically have the same problem as Nova, where it have very bad early game, but when it actually stride, it become very powerful. But Bustard is more powerful than this, so it's just a weaker version of Nova. Of course, now with the support card, it's a bit more better early game than Nova in my opinion, but it's just like slightly, so you would still lose most of the time against it. But yeah, so that's the 8 attack. Of course, let's go back. So you said for TikTok, which will set up you for the final 12 attack combo, which you're definitely gonna finish the opponent off with. If not, then you probably screwed anyway. And if that turn failed, then you're gonna lose. There's no like coming back unless the opponent just decked themselves out, which could happen. It's not out of the realm of possibility. But yeah, so let's go to the 12 attack combo. So this is going to be the setup for what you will be doing for the 12 attack combo. You need 2 Melum, 1 TikTok worker, which from the last combo, you will already have it on the field. So as long as you're not playing a retired clan, you just need to get these 2 Melum out, which is not that hard. You really just need to have 1, and the other one you just have a great zero, and you can time leave it with the stride skill. So it's not too hard. This combo I've achieved like a lot of time, so I don't think in a real gameplay, if I actually get to second strike, which is like all of like 50 a game, I think I only achieved like 10 and achieved this combo like 4, so it's nearly 50%. The only thing you need is these 3. Takeaway worker is more like a confirmation and making the combo more powerful, and also it's what they mean by confirmation is that you could get unlucky and drive check the combo pieces you need in the deck. So what you can do is you can discard it when you use the Gear Groovy skill to put in G zone. You can discard it using the skill, discard 3, and when you time leap stuff, you can use takeaway to return it back. You might want 4 history maker, so this thing might help if you do have any history maker in the drop zone, and also make the attack more powerful since you can return like trigger in the drop zone every time leap, which will be a lot of time leap as you can probably tell. So let me explain how the combo works. So first attack 21, go to the deck, search your deck for history for TikTok worker. Well, doesn't get the boost, at rest, then attack. This also gains 6k from both history build, so that will be 22, which is a great number. Using both TikTok worker and Melum skill, you search your deck for history maker and Uvatar. I'm just gonna call it as stand because I'm too lazy. Since history build have history maker have a time leap ability, he gains 6k. So this is the 3rd attack, counter blast 1. First counter blast, time leap Uvatar into Melum. This is what I mean. So we already time leap 2 times, so technically we get to return 2 cards back, so let's return these 2 trigger, you know. You put this back, draw 2, put a trigger back so we can confirm our win even more. Oh yes, if you do have a history maker, you should just return it back because sometimes you need more than 4. Sometimes you need more than 3, so yeah. But just now I made a mistake, but don't worry, we still have a lot more time leap, so that's fine. So that is the 3rd attack, this is the 4th attack, so 21. So you time leap it with history mate, hit that, then you superior call on top of this, so your melon is big buff, just in case your opponent is like having a 13k base. So as you can tell, like as long as the opponent doesn't get a defensive trigger, you can hit a 13k base pretty often. So that's 15k, so that's the 5th attack, counter blast, time leap this, and 2 melon. I mean, since you already put in History Maker, you can just put it back, so there's not really no need of putting this back, so that's fine. You put this to the deck, draw 2, then you might need Takeaway, so I recommend putting him back. Something you really need is Elishma for the late game combo, and maybe upstream if you want to get that extra power out. So this is the 6th attack for 28, and this go back, you superior call Overture, just to get that filtering. Then you go for the 7th attack, skill that gained from history build in Soul Blast 1, then turn history build face up. Then now you can time leap all 3 of these. So for your grade 1 is Elishma. It's not gonna be Melon, it's gonna be Elishma. Then you call upstream, then Chrono Jet Dragon G. With our skill, of course, you can put it back to the bottom, draw 2, and you might need her, so you can put her back. Then 31, whatever, triple drive, crit, power here, stand, ooh. And then we have 3rd check, no trigger. Then you use the skill, count last 1. Let's say you drop 3. 1, 2, and let's say 3. You put it back, activating next stage. So this means you have exactly 8 face up. So your Chrono Jet G gain 20k. Plus the 7k boost is also a magic number, which is great. And this gain 4k. And also gain 9k from the skill. So that's gonna be 13k. So not exactly a magic number, but still a very good number to be attacking with. So yeah. So upstream is gonna be attacking for 28 for magic. Then magic number, of course, you put it back. Then you basically call anything. Of course, if you do have another takeaway, then yeah, you can recycle more trigger back, which is not helpful at this state, since the only time that you'll be doing now is Leechma. So yeah, so that's the 8th attack. So this is the 9th attack for 38. First check, 2nd check, heal trigger, power here, then Leechma's skill, you can Soul Blast 1, then you can time Leechma, then you can superior call History Maker, attack for the 10th attack. Of course, you can return something else if you want. You can return a TikTok worker when you time leap into a history maker. So now that's the 44, so that's the 10 attack, then the 11 attack. You can count last 1. Of course, if you were gonna time leap this, you don't need to boost. You can time leap this, and you can call pretty much anything. If this card is not on the force marker, I recommend just going with Nabu if you still have Nabu. If not, then the only thing that can really just hit magic number in general is just upstream, or you can just call another history if you have one. But yeah, 13, 12 attack. This is the 12 attack combo. You only really need 4 cards. 3 of them are Pacific, but 1 of them, it can be any grade 1, but if it is takeaway, then you can form basically better. You can basically confirmation that you won't get, this combo won't just die if you just drive check history maker, because as you can see, I drive check history maker and that nearly break my combo if I didn't return the history maker back with takeaway. So takeaway is just more of like a confirmation to make the combo work 100%, but not 100%. It's just more like an up of like a percentage, like 20% more likely to achieve this combo. But most likely this combo is not too hard. Of course, I can make this combo to 15 if you guys want to, but that's gonna cost probably all your counter blast and pop a lot more. But mostly you're not gonna do 12 attack you're gonna do similar to this style, but you will mostly get like 11, because usually I don't get like the last history maker off. Either I don't have any more history maker, or I just ran out of count. It's a fine combo. I hope you guys like this video. Of course, remember, I'm sorry that I made this video so late, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I don't know why I'm keep making this video longer to me to edit, but you know, remember, keep playing.